All right, family, I'm glad you've clicked in to check in with me. Yeah, I know it's a little bit different on the intro. A lot of things have changed up. That happens. You got to be able to go with the flow. And as you guys know out there, football is a game of adjustments. So I'll just have to make my adjustments to make sure that I can still put on a presentable video for you guys to, for your enjoyment and for me to get a couple of laughs out of also. Okay, you got to have some fun. It's football. So, speaking of football, let's get down with the get down. I'm going to kick it about the NFC East. Yes, the NFC East leading New York Giants. Yeah, that's right. It's tough for them Cowboy fans. Open up that new stadium, then, ooh, the party got spoiled. And then you've got all these Cowboy greats, talking about Tony Romo. But hey, I'm not here to talk about that. You guys heard enough about it, and I don't need to throw in my 2 cents, even though I will somewhere down the road. Okay, let's start with the full tilt of contests that are going on for the NFC East here. And we're going to start with the 1 o'clock game. Redskins at the Lions. The Redskins are 1-1. The Lions are 0-2. Par for the course here of what I was speaking of for the Lions at least. They're going to surprise a few people. I believe they're going to win more games than they did last year. Hey, if you win one game, that's more than what they won last year. But that's another story altogether. Now, the Redskins, Campbell, Portis, that whole crew last week, they just barely got by the Rams. And they just barely got by, another new head coach. Now, they're taking on another new head coach here with Schwartz up here with Detroit, in Detroit. I can't say too much about this contest. The Redskins haven't proven too much that they can be a dominant force. They got Albert Hainsworth there. He's been able to slow a few things down. But, in this contest, I'm going to take the Lions. Yes, that's right. Yeah, boy, Batch has been drinking the Kool-Aid. I've been drinking gallons of it. All right, let's move along to the 1 p.m. game in the NFC East, and we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, as you already know, with the Eagles, it comes as down. McNabb, broken rib, he's out. Kevin Cobb will start. Garcia's been signed as a backup. Michael Vick has been activated. They're trying to put in the Wildcat formations for Vic. I'm looking at anywhere maybe to a maximum of 15 snaps for Michael Vick, and the majority of them coming in the Wildcat formation. As for the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 0-2, their last contest, they played a rivalry game at home against the Raiders, and they lost 13-10. Now, you got Matt Castle. He's at center. I mean, not at center. He's under center, taking the snap as the man in charge. And what's going to happen? Does he have the whole goods? When he was in New England, he had a whole system which was already built around what he was supposed to do and just be caretaker of the team. Now he's been thrust into Kansas City as the man, which means that he's got to make a few things happen. A few things that's got to happen. They got to have a consistent ground game. And he's going to miss Tony Gonzalez because Matt Ryan is having a blast with Tony Gonzalez up there. Kansas City made a mistake by doing that, by letting our future first ballot Hall of Famer go like that. All right. So, Chiefs, Eagles. Chiefs at the Eagles. Pretty tall order. I'm going to go with the Eagles at home. All right. 1 p.m. game. And that's Giants at the Buccaneers. That's right. The Giants and the Jets are playing at 1 p.m. for the first time in about 25 years. Very rare that has happened. Okay, Giants at the Bucks. Giants 2-0 coming in to play Tampa Bay in their house. Derek Ward, former running back for these guys. Cadillac. Damn, somebody give him some high test. It's the Kool-Aid, I tell you. Byron Leftwich, they're already 0-2. Another rookie head coach. It's going to be pretty rough. Giants are banged up, a bunch of injuries. They just lost Kenny Phillips for the entire season. They picked up a cat off of waiver wires who was just released by the Packers. A lot of things is going on. The cat who leg whipped our boy, he got $15,000 fine. And hopefully what I've been listening to on the sports talk radio, hey, they notice everybody's been screaming on it. Strahan, Warren Sapp screaming on this cat. So speculation is that there might be suspension if he comes down and do it again. And if he does, yeah, because I heard Carl Banks on one of the sports talk shows talk about he's seen guys get their leg broken on a play like that, and he knows it can be debilitating in any case. Enough of that. Let's Giants and the Bucks. The Giants look pretty solid. Like I said I had posted a video. Giants will win with rookie wide receivers. Look what they've doing so far. Manningham has stepped forward. Steve Smith has come up big. Eli Manning with like the 2-minute drill to seal the win against the Cowboys home opener, grand opening of the $1.6 billion stadium. They're a solid team. Their running game has got to chew up a few more yardage, and the defense has to come through. The defense is a little banged up, but hopefully they'll be able to come through on this Buck team. And I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, and it's the Giants over the Bucks. And the last contest for the NFC East, and that's Monday night at 8:30 p.m., we have the Panthers at the Cowboys. Oh, man, there's a lot going on with that. What can I tell you, folks? Tony Romo looked terrible. A lot of people say, oh, Romo's better than Eli. This, that, and the other. Granted, Eli is not up there in the upper echelon and pantheon of quarterbacks, but one, he's got a ring, and two, he knows how to run that 2-minute drill to get his team a win. If I'm correct, I heard a stat the night of the game is that Eli has 14 come from behind wins in his career as a Giant. But it's not about the Giants right about now. It's about the Panthers and the Cowboys. The Panthers are 0-2. Carolina Panthers are one of those teams that I have on my who's going to go this year coach. That's right. He might go after this year. They're starting out 0-2, which is not good. They lost to the Falcons on the road to the Falcons 28-20. That wasn't good enough. They should have been better than that to get the Falcons, but they didn't. But now they face a 1-1 Cowboy team at home who had their home opener party spoiled. And yes, this time the imported Kool-Aid I have is the Jerry Jones special, and I've got the Cowboys. And so once again, let me close out the NFC East here. I've got the Panthers losing to the Cowboys. I've got the Giants beating the Bucks. I've got the Eagles beating the Chiefs. And I've got the Lions beating the Redskins. This is Mr. Batch.